Welcome back, guys. The next part that we are going to complete in this QFD design is relationship table. Like this is the area where we create relationships. As I have only 4 requirements and six functional requirements, so I will be confined to fill only these values. Okay, this is my functional area. If you have 14 out of it, you will be including in 14 values. Okay, 14 rows and 14 columns. It all depends on how many requirements and how many customer requirements and how many functional requirements you have. Okay, so let me start giving values. When you click on this and when you click on the arrow that is provided here, you will be having 3 different values. First one is 0 in circle is for maximum value, that is 9. Circle is for moderate value, that is mean value or moderate value or normal value, that is 3. And the final one is least weak value, weak, it is for the weak relationship. So we can include these two things. Okay, let me discuss it. Okay, so first one is better color. For better color, what are the important relationship with these things? Okay, so first for better color, time took to color fade is very important, so I'm giving it a 9. Shining is very important, for that I'm giving 9. Engine parts power, I don't have any relationship for better color, so I'm keeping it open. And for cost it will be, for better color it will be more cost or moderate cost, maybe more cost, no problem. Interior, yes, maybe moderate value. And self driven, there is no relationship. Okay, I'm not including anything. Next, for speed, color have no relationship, shining have no relationship, engine horsepower will have strong relationship, cost will have strong relationship. Okay, you can keep it like, if you don't think that engine speed will have a serious impact on cost will not have any impact on speed, you can give it a moderate or weak value. Okay, that's fine. Okay, automation and time took to color fade, maybe I will be giving weak relationship, so maybe I assume that there is a weak relationship. Shining, I don't have anything. And engine horsepower, maybe there is a weak relationship or like moderate relationship. Cost, automation and cost, definitely there is a strong relationship. Interior, there is a weak relationship. Let us understand that there is a weak relationship. Okay, so self-driven, again there is a strong relationship. Next, it is luxury and time to color fade, definitely there is a strong relationship. And shining, there is a strong relationship. Maybe engine horsepower, maybe moderate. And cost, they don't have, the relationship is high. Okay, interior, maybe the relationship is high. Self-driven option, maybe the relationship is high. So this is how we fill values for customer relationship. Okay, sorry, relation, the relationship diagram. Okay, these all for 4 customer requirements, we gave relationship with all the 6 functional requirements. Okay, when we do this, the fields that are below will be automatically updated with the values. Okay, it will contain relative weight values, it will contain importance values, it will contain max relationship value in column. Okay, so these 3 values are available. Okay, for example, if it won't contain any high value, if you say, so for example, shining, I will reducing it to least and weak. So because in every column there is a high value, right? That's why I'm mentioning it. So this is max relationship in the column 9, 3. So this is among these 4 factors, what is the maximum highest relationship that is established? Among these 4 values, what is the highest relationship that is achieved will be mentioned over here. So in this column, the highest relationship that is achieved is 9, and in this column it is 3, 9, 9, 9. Okay, based on the weight or importance, we will be deciding about its importance in satisfying the customer. So as I mentioned it in the early section, the first section, this design will help us to understand the possibility of satisfying the customer requirements. Okay, based on these values, you can see what are the features, implementation of the features that will ensure that customer requirements are satisfied. Okay, so for example, 407, 707, 407, and 353, these 3 values provides lot of satisfaction to the customer. Okay, you can discuss about this third function, is engine horsepower. When we create improvise Like when we improvise engine horsepower, it will increase the customer satisfaction level. Okay, when we decrease the cost value, the possibility of satisfaction of the customer will be high. Okay, this is decreasing. When we increase or provide improvised self-driven options, it is possible that customer satisfaction will be increased. In that way we interpret the data. Okay, relative weight, when compared to all these values, what is most important, that can be identified based on the relative data. Okay, so it is very similar, like it is usually we can identify based on the value that is provided to it. Still we can see that here 707, this is for the cost is more important, very important factor that should be achieved, like that should be reduced, though we while satisfying all other functional requirements. Okay, so cost should be minimum though we are providing high functional features to the customers. Understood? So this is how we interpret the data. So by using this information we can interpret it. All right, so when we include values over here, it automatically creates this table. So need not to work on this table, we just use this table to interpret what is happening with the customer expectations and functional requirements. Now let us start. In the next video I will explain you about so other components, that is competitive analysis section. Okay, so this section I will be explaining in the next video, and I also provide basic explanation on a limit or difficulty values. Okay, um, in the next video both the things will be discussed in the next video. Okay, if you observe, when we included these values, maximum relationship value for the customer requirement is provided here. Okay, so it explains us to understand at least in one case this factor is considered important or not. Okay, so you try to be more realistic and give appropriate values from your idea. It is not necessary that every time it should be maximum. You can give moderate values or low weak values. However, it all depends on the knowledge you have about the, like based on the brainstorming session you might have got some good understanding about what is important for this, what is the relationship between functional requirement and customer requirements, right? So based on that you give appropriate value, right? So most often we don't see all nines over here, we see different types of values. That's what I want to say. Chalo, this is all about including relationship values. By including relationship values, maximum 80% of your design is complete. Okay, let us start with remaining two other parts, which will be helpful for us to conduct analysis section. All right, thank you guys.